Okay, hello. This video is going to be about why I don't eat meat. Okay, um, I wanted to go vegetarian in the summer of sixth grade, the summer sixth going on to seventh grade, because I watched the documentary Earthlings, and it basically shows what goes on to get that hamburger on your plate or that chicken breast on your plate or whatever it may be, and it changed my life and scarred me forever. But it was a huge deal in my household, like a very, very big deal, because my family loves meat and my mom cooks home cooked meals, so it was very hard, and I thought it wasn't worth the drama and the trouble at my house. So for years I just ate meat. I was quiet, but if I went out somewhere, I would try really hard not to get meat. And then I went full no animal flesh 5 months ago. No, not 5 months ago. 4 months ago, which isn't even that long, but it's something that truly changed my life for the better. And I feel so much better I have such a better connection with food now, and I have a way more positive outlook on food because I'm not forcing myself to do something that doesn't align with my moral values. And so I don't eat meat for health reasons, for ethical reasons, and for environmental reasons. And if you haven't read the China study, that completely sold me on the health aspect of not eating meat, and just the experience of not eating meat for a while and the way it's making me feel is so good that I don't even need evidence to prove or to explain myself, really. I don't feel that I need that, but I'm getting all my vitamins, I've gotten blood tests and stuff, and I'm good. And I actually started taking hold of something in my life, which was kind of a big, can't talk, kind of a big deal, because there's very few things in my life that I can control, especially with my body, because I have chronic pain problems and chronic illnesses. So it was finally, it was liberating, or it felt very good, and I'm cooking my own food, and I'm trying to be more healthy, and I feel so much better. I just feel more alive, I really do. And then there is the ethical side of not eating meat. I've always connected with animals a lot, like pets and stuff, and I made a connection at a young age. I would feel empathy for animals, and then I would go have dinner and look at what was on my plate, and I was like, that's not pork, that's dead pig flesh. And so it was something that was so unsettling for me. I would cry. It was a very big deal for me in my life, and I know people are gonna they roll their eyes or they don't really understand, but if you open up your heart, and if you open your mind to different ways of perceiving life and different ways of looking at animals, I think you will. Everyone has the capacity to make the connection to be in harmony with all living beings on Earth. A very good book is The Animal Manifesto by Mark Burkhoff, I think. It kind of talks about spreading your compassion footprint, like a carbon footprint, but a compassion footprint. And it talks about almost every aspect of animals and how we treat them, and how humans have, we think we're kind of at the top of the food chain, and since we're different than animals and we have different intellectual capabilities, that we are better than them and that they don't feel pain and this and that. And so it kind of talks about everything surrounding that, and it's very, very good if you're interested in learning about animals and their lives and their well-being, and they are the most oppressed species on this planet. And I believe in equality, not just for humans, but for every species that inhabits this earth. And it's just never felt natural to me to have to kill an animal. When people say going vegan or not eating meat or something is extreme, it doesn't make sense in my head, because I think having an animal killed in a factory farm or even a sustainable farm by someone else, wasting so much food and water, and then not even that, but just having it, like having someone else kill the animal and then having it packaged and called something else and being completely desensitized from what you're eating, that is a dead animal that used to have a face, that used to have emotional capacity. That just seems extreme to me. And I don't care if it's something that we've been doing for years, because because something is a tradition or it's in your culture doesn't make it morally right. And so that's kind of the ethical part. And then the environmental part, I'm not going to go with all the statistics, but animal agriculture produces more greenhouse gas emissions than every automobile transportation thing combined, and that completely blew my mind. And there's even studies that say 51% of greenhouse gas emissions and everything to do with that has to do with every process of animal agriculture, like the feed and all the water and the factories and this and then the meat and then washing the meat and then this and transporting the meat. And so it just seems like filtering nutrients through another living being and then killing it for those nutrients just doesn't seem sustainable for me, and it is not. I suggest you guys to watch the film documentary Cowspiracy. That really, really, really changed my life. And it's like a new thing I'm learning about, so I don't know everything about statistic wise or whatever, but I know environmentally, if humans stopped eating meat, we could really help global warming. And it's kind of a terrifying thing once you learn more and more about it, climate change. And I suggest you should learn more about it, because I don't think you can be an environmentalist, say you're an environmentalist, and then eat meat. It takes like a crazy amount, I forget, it's like 5,000 gallons of water for one hamburger. Well, while like I was used to try to take short showers and not leave the water running while I was brushing my teeth, like that's good and all, but the difference, and it's just crazy because you're not taught it. No one talks to you about that part of our society and the repercussions that it really does have on our earth, our health, and I think the moral values and attitudes that we carry with us throughout our life. So it is so easy just to go along with eating meat, because it's so easy to become desensitized from it with how it's presented to you, and because the masses of society do it. Like in America, I think only like 3% of people don't eat meat, and those 3% of that like minority they're still looked at as like a negative thing, like it's okay to laugh at them and make fun of them. I think by the masses of people that's kind of a consensus, and so it's hard to like go against that. And why would you? I think that's what a lot of people think, but it's not. It's cheaper, it's healthier, it just makes you feel better about what you're doing in life, at least for me and where I am in my life. So I really do hope to go full vegan, but in the circumstances of my home right now, I can't. But I'm trying very, very hard. So that's kind of my video. Not super, this is just everything that was on my mind. So leave comments down below, and I will most likely make other videos about this later. Bye.